Hey, first grade, and happy Monday! Glad to see you back and that you had a great and hopefully you had a restful weekend and you are ready for school this week. I just want to say that I miss you guys so much and I hope that you're having a great week so far. I know it's only Monday, but I hope that you're having a good day so far and you are ready to learn because I'm ready to learn with you and we're going to have some fun this week. All right? Let's go ahead and we're going to do our math morning meeting together. And then I'm going to walk you through your test today. And then we have something fun and new we're going to do. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? Okay, so here we go. Kyle, I hope you're watching. Okay, don't be clicking through the videos. I hope you're watching the whole thing. All right, I'm just messing with them. Here we go. Let's go ahead and start with our date today. So today's date, I don't know if you can see that. I told you my black marker is running low. But today's date is Monday, April 27th, 2020. And so when we write that using digits and digits only, how would we write it first? We would write what number first? Tell me out loud. 4, right? 4 represents the month. So let's make sure we're doing it right. And let's say our months of the year and stop when we get to 4. You ready? January, February, March, and April. Yep, we're in April still. So we know it's the 4th month. Then we write our date, which is 27. It's the 27th. And then the year is 2020, and we use the last 2 digits to make it shorter. So we will write 20. So this is writing our date out the long way, April 27, 2020. And when we read this, you should be able to be doing this quickly now. You should be able to still say April 27, 2020. Okay? Nice job. Let's talk about our days of the week. I love singing. It just wakes me up and makes me happy. So I want you to sing with me. Let's sing our days of the week. And let's sing our new days of the week. Here we go. Sing with me. Days of the week. Days of the week. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. Days of the week. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. Good. So somebody tell me, everybody who's watching it, tell me what today is. Today is what day of the week? Monday. Today is Monday. So if today is Monday, you cannot see that at all, can you? Is that better? Let me use red. Okay, let's try this again. If today is Monday, what was yesterday? Yesterday was what? If you can't see it, at least you can hear me, right? So if today's Monday, yesterday was Sunday. I'm going to write that up top. Sunday. So if yesterday was Sunday, today is Monday, what will tomorrow be? Tomorrow will be, say it out loud, Tuesday. Very good. Very good. All right. Okay, let's move right along. And let's do some clocks. Let's review because on our test today we're going to be reading some clocks too. So let's review this together. I'm going to go ahead and erase this because I'm going to be writing on it again. Okay, so let's sing our time song to help remind us which hand we read first because that still is confusing for some of us and that's okay. That's why we have songs to help us remember, right? I still sing songs to help me remember spellings and orders of things. So let's sing our time song together. You ready? The hour hand's the shortest hand, so first we say that one. The minute hand's the longest hand, we say it, then we're done. It's short, then long, it's short, then long. Short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long. Telling time is fun to do, fun for me and you. All right, what time is on my clock? Here we go, what time is on my clock? Good job. Yes, it is 2. And let's count by 5s from 30, 30, 35. And then by 1s, 36, 37, 38. 2:38. Very good. 2:38. All right. Let's do another one. All right. What time is it? Good job, guys. It is 8:55. Very good. Which means it's almost 9 o'clock, right? It's almost 9 o'clock. So what if on your test it tells you, which you're going to be drawing it, not using a clock, if it tells you to show 6:24 a.m. 6:24 a.m. How would you do it? Well, I know my hour hand has to go to the 6. So there, I'm going to make it mine go to the 6, which you would be drawing yours, but that's okay. And then my minute hand needs to go to 24, 6:24. So you should, whenever you're drawing it, if you're forgetting, you can always count by 5s for the minutes. 5, 10, 15, 20. Then count by 1s. 21, 22, 23, 24. 6, 24. And your hour hand might go in between the 6 and 7, and that's correct. Because you know, just like with Judy, the closer we get that we move for the minutes and it gets closer to a new hour, your hour hand's moving, okay? And so we would write that in a digital clock, something like this. 6 would go first. 24. 6:24 a.m. A.m. means the morning, okay? Very good, friends. Nice job. All right, we'll keep doing that a little later. And hopefully you're ready to go with that. Let's go ahead and let's talk a little bit about, we haven't done it in a while with Math Morning Meeting here in the videos. So let's go ahead and do that together. I'm going to come down that way. I can work a little better and you can see. Maybe I can come a little closer so you can see also. All right. Let's say we're going to be doing some division. Let's say that I have, there's 11 friends in my class, right? There's 11 of us. I have 11 cupcakes because Saturday was my birthday, so we had to celebrate, right? I wish we could celebrate together. Okay, so I have 11 cupcakes. Oh, can't use blue. Sorry. 11 cupcakes. And I want to celebrate. I could only celebrate with me and Mr. Honrine. I had 11 cupcakes, but there's 2 of us, right? So I had to split those cupcakes in half because there was 2 of us. This is Miss Honrine. This is Mr. I'm just going to put Mr. from Mr. Honrine, right? So I have 11 cupcakes, and I had to divide those out equally so we would have enough. So let's see what would happen. How many cupcakes did I have again? 11, right? Did each one of us get 11? No, because instead I didn't have 11 cupcakes. I would have had 22 cupcakes. Whoa, that's a lot of cupcakes. So I only have 11. We're going to divide those out for each of us. That way they're equal. So I got a cupcake, then I had to give him one. I had one, and he had one. Let's count. So far I've got 4, right? 5, give him one. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hey, how many cupcakes am I supposed to have? 11, right? Let's see if I have 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 plus 5 is 11. Do you think Mr. Honrine's happy right now? No, because I have 6 cupcakes and he has 5. Now, although it was my birthday, and so I deserved an extra one, I did the right thing. So I said, okay. We'll take this cupcake over here. And actually, I'm just going to circle it. That way, we both get 5, right? 5 and 5 is 10. And then I had 1 extra. So over here, I'm going to put 1 extra. Maybe we split that one later. But for now, we know we have 1 extra, right? So each one of us had 5 cupcakes. So I know half of 11 is 5 with a remainder of 1. Okay? Does that make sense? Good. All right. So you will be seeing that on your test in a little bit. And that was a good little review. Let's talk a little bit with some money. Let's review some money real quick, and then I'm going to give you your test. Okay, we're only going to do about 1 problem. So, somebody tell me what this coin is. It's a quarter, and it's worth 25. Let's count 25 to 300, which would mean $3. You ready? 25, 50, 75, 100, 125, 150, 175, 200, 225, 250, 275, 300. Good. Very, very good. All right, we all know this coin. This is a penny. How much is a penny worth? It's worth 1, right? So now we're getting our money and our counting in at the same time. Let's count starting at the number 50 and count by ones. Ready to go. 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. All right, stop right there. Good job. Let's keep going. What coin is this? It is a nickel, and how much is a nickel worth? 5 cents. So let's start at the number 40 and count by fives. 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Good. All right, because when we're counting money, we're not always going to start at 5. We might start at a different number. So we have to be able to know how to count what number we start at, okay? And then last but not least, what is this coin? It is a dime. And how much is a dime worth? 10. It's worth 10 cents. Let's start at the number 70 and count by tens. 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. All right, stop there. Very good. All right, let's review a little bit. I'm going to get some money down here on the floor. And then we are going to count the money to see how much money I have. Now, just a reminder, what coins do we count first? We always count the biggest, the ones that have the most worth. So not the biggest in size, but the ones that are worth the most. Okay, so I'm going to bring you down here to the floor with me. And let's see how much money we have. So as we're counting, I'm going to pull it down. That way we know we have counted it. Are you ready? So I've got 2 quarters. All right, let's see what we have first. A nickel, a dime, and a penny. All right. So if I'm counting them in order by worth, how much they're worth, which coin should I switch right now? Hopefully you're telling me the dime and the nickel, right? Because the dime is worth more than the nickel. So I'm going to switch these. And now are they in order from greatest to least amount? Yeah. So let's count. Let's start with our quarters. So remember how we start with counting by quarters? Count with me. 25, 50. Now we have to switch our brains and count by tens. So start at 50 and count by tens. 50, 60. Now we have to count by 5. Start at 60 and count by 5s. 60, 65, and one more would be 66 cents. Very good. So when we're writing 66 cents, and it tells me I need to write it 2 different ways, I can write it like this. 66 cents. What's another way I can write it? Shout it out at me. My $sign, 0.66, right? And I don't need the cent symbol. And some of you might be saying put a 0. You can, but you do not have to. Either way is correct. All right? Okay, so let's go ahead and get started together. I'm going to go ahead and give you your, where's that? Written assessment, okay? So if you have not done this already, let me back up, sorry. Here's your fact assessment. If you've not done this already, pause the video right where we are, and you can pick up after you do this. And I want you to take this. You do not need anybody to help you, okay? I don't help you in class. I just time you, right? So let's give you about 10 minutes. You should be able to do this in 10 minutes, right? So see how far you get in 10 minutes. If no one's there to time you, just finish it. It's okay, all right? So as long as you get your facts in. So if somebody is there to time you, or if you have a stopwatch or a clock or something that you can look at, time yourself for 10 minutes and see how far you get. If you do not finish, it's okay. Just stop wherever you are and then say, hey, Mom, Dad, whoever you're working with, I'm done, okay? And then they can scan it to me and I can see how far you got, okay? So go ahead and do that now. You don't need any help. Stay focused. You can do it. I know you can, okay? Go ahead and do that. Next. So So if you're continuing to watch right now, that means that you've already taken your fact assessment, okay? So if you have and you're ready for the next one, now we're going to do the written assessment together, okay? No one should be able to help you because I'm going to give it to you. So mom and dad can go work, take a break, whatever they need to do, because I've got you right now, all right? So you and I are going to do the test just like we would in class. If you need your privacy folder and you have that, you may use it. If you have a hundreds chart or number line, you may use it, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So go ahead and put your name, first name, last name, and number, and the date. The date is behind me, okay? Let me move out of your way. Remember the short way, 4/27/20. All right. Now remember, I do read this quickly through the video just because I don't want it to be super lengthy. But if you need time, listen to me read it, pause it, do the work, and then push play again. Okay? So do not feel rushed because I'm going to continue to read it. All right. So let's get started. Number 1 says, Alex had 36 nickels and 83 pennies. He gave 27 pennies to Marcus. How many pennies does he have now? So remember in class, sometimes I told you they put information in there that tries to trick us. Do you see the trick? If you do, mark it out. Don't trick me, right? And let's focus on those pennies. So Alex had 83 pennies. He gave 27 pennies to Marcus. So if I give something to you, do I get more? I gave them away, so I take away, okay? 83 minus 27. Do the work in your workspace. Write the number sentence, and then give me the answer. Blank pennies, okay? Some of you have been forgetting that, so don't just write the answer. You have to write the answer and then what I'm talking about. So blank pennies, okay? Number 2. Show how to share the balloons equally. So I have 2 problems here. I'm starting on this one with the 12s, the very first one. So first one, it says 12 balloons. So divide 12 for those 2 people in each boxes, like we just did earlier. And tell me 1/2 of 12 is blank. And write your extras if there is any in the box. If there's not, just leave it blank. Okay. On the other side, 9 balloons. You're going to divide those out for 2 people. Only 9 on the entire rectangle, okay? And then 1/2 of 9 is blank. And if you have any extras, they go here. If you do not, then you leave it blank, okay? So go ahead and get those started. Push pause if you need to get that work done, and I'm going to keep rolling. Number 3. How much money is this? So you have to count the money. If you need to remember, on top or in the middle of them, write how much they're worth, okay? Count it and write it 2 different ways. So write one way here, the other way here. Number 4, use a crayon to trace an example of parallel lines on this paper. So go ahead and get a crayon, any color, it doesn't matter. And remember, parallel lines never touch, never touch, never touch. Parallel lines never touch at any point. Okay? I know you like that. So, anywhere on this sheet, find me some parallel lines. It can be up in this answer. It can be this answer. Just trace it. Doesn't matter with a crayon, any color. Then, where do you see parallel lines in the classroom? Sadly, we're not in the classroom. So in your classroom at home or wherever you're working, where do you see parallel lines? So right now, if I was answering this question, I might put the window because I'm sitting right in front of a window. Okay? Number 5. Show 11:24 on both clocks. So it means this clock and the digital clock. Don't worry about these 2 yet. Show 11:24 on both this clock, analog and digital. Now below it, down here, now we're working with these 2 clocks, it says, what time is shown on the clock? Which time is shown on the clock? So read the clock. What time is it? And put it in the digital clock. Okay. Number 6, find the answers. 79 plus 53. Are you doing a stack and solving? Make sure to look at those symbols. If we're adding, you don't have to do anything but just add the numbers. The next one, 61 minus 25. When we are subtracting, you have to ask yourself that question. Can I take away 1? Or if I have 1 penny, can I take away 5? If you can't, you're going to have to borrow. Go next door. Okay? The next one, 86 plus 54. Use those numbers and put it in the stack and solve like they've given you here. Okay? Use these numbers. Put them in here. And then the one over here, 84 minus 57. Watch your sign. We are subtracting, okay? They're trying to confuse you, but don't let them confuse you. All right. Good. So hopefully you are finished. And if you are, go ahead and put this paper to the side. Okay, everybody stand up. Get your wiggles out. Woo! Okay, good. Stop. All right. We are ready to go. So we have taken both tests together, and now we're going to learn something new. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, everybody, I want you to do 5 jumping jacks. Stand up. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! All right, sit down. Get your pencil. We're ready. All right. Today, I have something new for you. You have a sheet that looks like this. Are you right? Am I right? Okay. You're probably thinking, what in the world are all these rectangles on this paper for? And I am about to tell you why. Okay. So in the past, a few weeks ago, we learned about perimeter, right? And perimeter, I explained to you, was kind of like the fence of the shape. So when we were finding perimeter, let's say of a square, I would have to measure with my ruler the fence, which means the sides, right? So if perimeter is the sides of the shape, okay, here, whoops, if this is perimeter, I'm going to put P for perimeter. This is perimeter because I have to measure that side and this side and this side. What do you think I mean when I say let's find the area? Can anybody take a guess? Remember, guesses, it's okay if it's wrong. That's why we're here to learn about it, right? So when we talk about area is all the things in the inside. So I'm about to shade in what the area is. This, all the empty space and the inside of the shape is area, okay? So now I'm going to put a big one in this in here and write area, right? So area is then whenever we have to figure out how much space is on the inside. So right now you're like, Miss Hunran, I can't use a ruler to figure this out. Okay, you can. But for today, we are going to use our color tiles. So you got those like the first or second week when you picked up the materials. They're the foamy squares that look like this. I do not have mine. If you do not have yours, that's okay. Maybe mom or somebody can make you some like I did. They need to just be 1 inch, okay? Because those tiles, and hopefully you have them, the colorful ones, they're kind of foamy and squishy. They are 1 inch. So if you measure them, they're 1 inch. All right? So today, when we find the area of these rectangles, we're going to find how much space is in the shapes, right? And later we're going to use a ruler, and I'm going to show you an easier way. But today, to understand, I want you to use the color tiles. So by looking at this, what do you think the shape that's going to have the most area? Take a guess. Okay, it can be anything. What shape do you think is going to have the smallest amount of area? Maybe A. Could be because it's tall and skinny, but I don't know. So right now, what we're going to do, I'm going to do one with you, and then you're going to do the rest by yourself because you can do it. We are going to find the area of, let's do letter A together, this tall, skinny one. So I'm going to go flat down on the floor, and then I'm going to have you come down here with me. All right, and let's find the area of letter A. So right now, I'm going to use my 1 inch tiles, and I'm going to figure out how much area is. Now, I know these tiles are worth, or how big? 1 inch. So when I count, I'm going to count by ones because I know that I'm using inches, right? Okay. Am I done? Nope, still got to keep going. Now, mine's not going to be exactly perfect, but you kind of do want them to touch the best that we can. Okay, so I've got mine. I hope you've got yours. Now that we've found all the space on the inside that's closed, we got to figure out the area of each rectangle, which is letter A, which is what we are right now. So it says blank 1 inch square tiles. Well, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So right here, you would write 8. So area of each square rectangle. So rectangle A is 8 1 inch square tiles. So it takes 8 1 inch square tiles. Okay, then let's do letter B. You're going to do the same thing with yours. Fill in the inside because area means the inside. We have to find out how much it takes to get each inside. So mine, because I made mine orange, is going to be as perfect as yours. And that's okay. All right, I got to get some more. Okay, so pretty much you get the idea, and yours again will look better than mine. But let's count. So we just found the area of letter B, but we got to count it. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I know rectangle B is 12, so write the number 12, 1 inch square colored tiles. So the area of letter B would be 12 inches. Does that make sense? All right. Go ahead and do letter C and letter D. Pause the video and go ahead and do those. And then whenever you're done, come back to the video and I'm going to give you the answers. So pause it. Go do it. Go. All right. Now, so if you're back and you've already found the answers, then you should have had letter A was 8 1 inch color tiles, what we did together. B was 12, right? Letter C rectangle was 10. If you messed up, maybe you didn't color it all the way in. So go ahead and, if you didn't get it, try it again. And letter D, you should have had was 9 1 inch color tiles, right? So when we find area, that means we're finding the entire area, the colored part, all the emptiness inside of the shape, right? Area is the area inside the shape. So what on your rectangle, which shape was the largest? B, right? B was the largest. It had the most area. And which rectangle was the smallest? Yeah, D. D was definitely the smallest. It had the least amount of area. So I hope that you had fun today and you understand a little bit about area. And then later on throughout the week, we're going to be practicing with that. And next we'll be mixing perimeter, which is the fence around the shape. And then area, which means the middle of the shape. All right? I hope that you have a great Monday and you're working hard. And I love you and I miss you and keep being awesome. All right, guys. Bye-bye.